Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Michelle Fondin and I'm the author of Heal Yourself, A Return to Wholeness, the Integration of Body, Mind, Soul, and Spirit. And if you are watching this video on Sunday, October 24th, 2021, guess what? This is the last day that you can download this book on Kindle for free. At the affiliate link below, you will see it. It says Amazon, the title of this book. Click on it. It is free until today. You can download that for free. I'm also the author of Twin Flame Romance, The Journey to Unconditional Love. All of my books are available in paperback, Kindle, and Audible books. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for subscribing below. Click on that bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. And thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. I do readings, 30, 60, and 90-minute readings, twin flame, romance, general readings, life path, and purpose. You can book that on my website, michellefondinauthor.com. And don't forget to download the free Twin Flames Affirmation Meditation. The link is below. Welcome to Ascension Sundays. I know I haven't done an Ascension Sundays in forever. I get it. This was a little bit of a revival of Ascension Sundays because I wanted to talk about a topic that I didn't know where to insert it actually. And it is a more spiritual topic. So the topic for today is why divine feminine, divine masculine matter, accepting duality. I know that sounds really weird. And in my book, the book that you can download for free today, Heal Yourself, A Return to Wholeness, there is an entire chapter on duality. And also in my Twin Flame Divine Feminine Bootcamp #1, which is highly recommended, we also have a complete section on the nature of duality. And when we talk about duality, we talk about the world of opposites, that we live in this world of opposites. Divine feminine and divine masculine is just one prime example of the world of opposites that we live in. We live in this world where things are very polar, right? Things are polarized, things are polar. And that is the nature of the physical world. That is the nature of who we are as humans. That's the nature of all creatures on earth, and that is the rhythms of nature, the rhythms of earth work in polar opposites. There's even a North Pole and a South Pole to the earth. So there you go, opposition, duality. Now, when we talk in spiritual circles, we talk about transcendence, right? We're talking about awakening, transcending the world of duality. So since in spiritual circles, we talk about transcendence and we talk about transcending duality, especially in meditation, right? I've been practicing primordial sound meditation since 2007. It's the course I teach on Kajabi, and the link is below if you'd like to. It's a wonderful course. It's not my course. It's Deepak Chopra's course that he and Dr. David Simon put together. I am a certified teacher. I've been teaching since 2009. That course is on my website. When we talk about transcendence in meditation, awakening, moving above and beyond the physical, and when we talk about the 5D in the twin flame journey, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about transcendence, right? Transcending to our spiritual selves. The last thing we think about is, I want to stay in duality, man. Let's stay in this 3D physical world. And when I say that divine masculine and divine feminine are so important, I was thinking about this theory of the fact that usually humans, we gravitate toward that which is good, and we try to avoid that which is bad in the way of I'm thinking back to my childhood, and I grew up in a very tumultuous, dysfunctional household where there was a lot of uncertainty. And more than that, there was a lot of emotional uncertainty. And when I say emotional uncertainty, it just means that I was in such a tumultuous environment that I didn't know if my mom at the time was going to be in a good mood, bad mood, an enraged mood, an angry mood. And I had to brace myself for everything that was to come. And so it was really weird. I had this ritual. And, you know, if you grew up in a dysfunctional household, you understand the state that you're in. You're always on a state of alertness. And I would wake up in the morning and I would say, am I going to have a good day or a bad day? And I would move through my day in my mind of all the things that I had to do, the friends I was going to see, whatever it was. And then based on that fact, I would determine whether or not I was going to have a good day. And it sounds really weird, but when you grow up with such uncertainty, you want a little bit of certainty in your life. Now, of course, I grew up, became an adult, things change. And I made the decision in my late 20s that every day was going to be a good day no matter what happened. Like, no matter what happened, even if really bad things were happening, I was going to have a good day. I was going to find something in that day that was good. I was going to find something in that day that was a learning experience, something that I could carry forward with me. And so it's not that I wanted to deny polarity. I wanted to deny duality. It's just that I made the decision early on that good or bad, I was going to embrace it all. And what's interesting is once you embrace it all, then you can start to change things, because it's when you deny the opposite end of the polarity is when things get really, really difficult for you. Now let's go back to divine feminine and divine masculine. And I speak about this in my book, Heal Yourself, A Return to Wholeness. And it is worth reading for sure. A lot of it was channeled messages from angelic presence. And this book was written because of my angels encouraging me to write it. Even this problem, and I say problem because it's become problematic with gender in this country, in the United States of America, and probably elsewhere as well. And I say problem because when we try to transcend anything that is duality, and we deny one end or both ends of that duality, we haven't fully integrated it into our system in order to be able to then transcend it. And when we look at something like gender, and we look at the youth of today, which many of them have denied even gender, that it even exists, or they've denied their own gender in hopes of adopting the opposite gender. And while transgender is real, and I will say this, my oldest child is transgender, so I know it's real. True peacefulness does not come from denying the essence of who you are on some level, right? So you need to embrace it first, accept it first, feel into it fully first, and then you can have transcendence. And this goes the same for divine masculine and divine feminine. When we look at the twin flame journey and we look at integration of the souls, we look at the fact that we as twin flames are one soul, separated into two separate bodies. When we deny the fact that we have this divine feminine essence, this divine masculine essence, and we really accept fully the polarity of both, we are then able to transcend the uniqueness of the divine feminine, the uniqueness of the divine masculine, in order to transcend into oneness. And I know that sounds complex. I know it sounds really crazy, but I really feel that when we take these polar opposite sides of masculine and feminine, for example, traditionally throughout time, throughout all of recorded humanity, you will see that there is this denial of the beauty. And the beauty comes with the good and the bad of both the feminine and the masculine. But when we can truly, truly, from a place of wholeness, embrace the wholeness that is in the feminine, the wholeness that is in the masculine, then we've taken the right steps to be able to transcend and reach toward this sacred union that so many of us are seeking. When you deny even within your own self, the feminine or the masculine within your own self, you can't possibly transcend. So my call for you today to really think about on this Ascension Sunday, Spiritual Sunday, is to think about all the areas and the ways that you've been trying to deny duality. Now, whether it's something as simple, and sometimes it's not so simple, but whether it's something as simple as I'm never going to have a bad day because whatever comes my way, good, bad, ugly, great, fantastic, I'm still going to have a good day because I'm going to accept the things that come my way. I'm going to learn, I'm going to integrate, I'm going to transform into something new. And it could be like you're having a really horrible experience in life and you decide to take that and learn from it and transcend into a new part of you that has changed and transformed forever. And it's having gratitude for those moments even. So it could be something as simple as I'm never going to have a bad day again. It could be that's acceptance of duality. It could be acceptance of duality of I accept the feminine energy and the masculine energy within me. And I attempt to balance both, right? So it could be that. It could be something as simple as, I'm on the road and I accept the slow drivers and the fast drivers, it's like opposites. It's like being able to really accept the opposites. And, I would even challenge you, and here's my challenge for you. In this world, as we stand today, since the beginning of the pandemic, and it was divided before, but honestly, since the beginning of the pandemic, this world has never been more divided, I feel, in our current lifetimes, right? I'm not speaking about previous generations. Our firsthand experience is coming from our lifetime. That's our firsthand experience. Recorded history is always biased, right? So we can only calculate and measure reality based on our firsthand experience, and that's in this lifetime. So I believe that in my current lifetime on Earth, in how many ever decades I've been here, that the world has not been more divided in my current lifetime than it is now. So I'm going to challenge you in this acceptance of duality in order to transcend duality, to embrace even people, views politically that are different than yours, to embrace views, belief systems in religion that are even different than yours. Because you see, when, for example, you hold a belief system, whether it's political, religious, or other, and you have reasons for that belief system, and you have reasons for standing strong in your power in that belief, whether it's for justice or peace or cohesiveness or acceptance, whatever those beliefs happen to be, villainizing the opposite side is a denial of duality. So you realize this, right? You realize you're beginning, I'm sure, to see this. That by saying Democrats are bad, Republicans are bad, right? Christians are bad, Muslims are bad. By saying the other side of things is not good, the other side of things is bad, it's denial of duality. So when we can truly begin to see on both sides of the spectrum, whatever side of spectrum it is. And we can begin to see, oh, there are some valid points. There are some things that maybe I don't quite understand. Then we begin to soften those stark divisions. And when we do that, then we are open to integration. But you're not open to integration when you're still fighting against the polar opposite of who you are, the polar opposite of what you believe in, the polar opposite of what you ascribe to. So who knew that the twin flame journey would be so in-depth and complex, right? Who knew that? So what I want to propose to you is, I really have a strong belief in all of my practices that I do. The strongest belief I have in the practice is the practice of meditation that I do, that I've been practicing since 2007, that has changed and transformed my life again and again and again and again. Notably, a lot of people ask me why I look so young, and one of the things is meditation. For real. And what I want to do is encourage you to check out my meditation course at the link below. And for the month of November, what I really like to do, even if you sign up end of October, what I really want to do for those that sign up for the meditation course this week in October and November is to have some online calls with you guys. It's normally, you have one call with me to get your mantra, but normally it's just self-directed online course. What I really want to do to help with this transcendence is get on the phone with you guys, get on a Zoom call with you guys who have signed up for the meditation course within the next couple of weeks from now, and chat with you guys about these types of concepts. Chat with you guys about meditation and the practice and how you can integrate it into your life. Because I feel it is that important. And it's that important if you're on this twin flame journey. It is that important for sure. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel below. Click on that bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. And thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing this video with others who could use a lesson in duality and transcendence. And thank you so much for your support of my YouTube channel. You can buy a book or 2 or 3. You can join a boot camp or meditation course. And also you could join our group coaching. The link is below. And I will see you in the next video.